Hello everyone, welcome back to Mike Reacts. Now you guys know, as well as anyone do, I love to rank states. I've done 2 or 3 videos with different rankings of states, depending on the year and whatever it may be, and best places to live. This just come up on my feed now. It's about 4 months old. It's the 10 best places to live in America. So this is best states, I'm assuming, in 2023 specifically. Now I'm moving to Florida. I really hope Florida's on that list. But this is all subjective. There's probably a lot of opinion in there. Maybe we're not taking into account politics and policy. I personally think top 10, maybe Florida and Texas might be in there. I'm probably going to assume that this channel is going to say a lot of northern states, like I know, like Maine, for example, is meant to be a really popular one for these channels because of crime rate and stuff like that. But let's see what this is all about. Let's see what they have to say. Guys, if you enjoy this kind of video ranking top 10s, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you hit the notification bell, you won't miss out on any new videos. And if you want to see more stuff centered around politics and history and economics and all centered around American culture, you can head over to Patreon. The description's in the description below this video, and it's just $5 per month, and you can join our community of about 8 to 10 people. We have great conversations, all of us amongst, and we share our opinions and beliefs, and it's really nice little community that we built there. So let's start this video anyway.
Looking for the ultimate list of the top 10 best states to live in America? We've scoured the country and compiled a ranking of the states that truly stand out in terms of livability. It's no surprise that people are looking to make a change these days. According to the American Moving and Storage Association, the moving industry saw a 20% increase during the pandemic, as many people rethought their living situations and the option of remote work became more widespread. But where should you go? That's where we come in. We've looked at all the key factors that make a state a great place to call home. Affordability, quality of life, economic opportunity, safety and low crime, education, and health. So sit back, relax, and let us guide you to your new dream destination. Ranking 10th on our list is the Tar Heel State, North Carolina, with a strong economy supported by industries like healthcare, education, finance, and manufacturing. It's no surprise that North Carolina has a relatively low unemployment rate and a strong job market. The state's GDP is a whopping $569 billion, making it the 20th largest economy in the nation. Plus, the population has grown by 7.5% in the past decade, showing that people are flocking to North Carolina. But it's not just the economy that makes North Carolina a great place to live. The state is also known for its natural beauty and outdoor recreational opportunities, as well as a rich history and a thriving arts scene. In terms of healthcare, North Carolina has a high quality of care, with a high number of hospitals and medical facilities per capita. And when it comes to education, the state has a well-regarded public education system and top-ranked universities like Duke, UNC Chapel Hill, and NC State. Safety is also a top concern for many people, and North Carolina has a lower-than-average violent crime rate and a property crime rate that is slightly below the national average.
That's great.
Next up at number 9 is the land of 10,000 lakes, Minnesota. Minnesota is unique in its natural...
I've always said that Minnesota and Montana as well, those northern states, they absolutely look gorgeous.
With over 10,000 lakes and a diverse landscape including forests, prairies, and rolling hills. The state is home to a thriving art scene and cultural attractions like the Walker Art Center and the Minneapolis Institute of Art. Minnesota has a violent crime rate that is lower than the national average and a property crime rate that is slightly below the national average, making it a safe place to call home. The state also has a well-regarded public education system. And in terms of the economy, Minnesota has a strong job market and a diverse economy supported by industries like healthcare, manufacturing, and finance. The state's GDP is $345 billion, making it the 16th largest economy in the nation. Plus, the population has grown by 4.3% in the past decade, showing that people are drawn to Minnesota. Coming in at number 8 on our list is the Hawkeye State. Iowa is a great place to call home, and one of the things that sets Iowa apart is its strong agricultural industry. With its rich, fertile soil and temperate climate, Iowa is a major producer of corn, soybeans, hogs, and eggs. This not only supports a strong economy, but...
So it's very much agricultural, okay.
also contributes to Iowa's high quality of life, with an abundance of locally grown food and a thriving farmers market scene. In addition, the cost of living in Iowa is relatively low, especially in terms of housing costs, making it an affordable place to live. Iowa has a well-regarded public education system with a high graduation rate. The state also ranks highly in terms of the percentage of high school students who take advanced placement exams, with over half of all high school students taking at least one AP exam. Iowa is also home to a number of top-ranked universities and colleges, including the University of Iowa, Iowa State University, and Grinnell College.
Okay.
Moving over to the Great Lakes region, coming in at number 7 is the Buckeye State, Ohio. One of the things
that's interesting. I didn't think these are the states that you don't really think about when you think about them. But I suppose that's probably why they're so good.
Its Ohio part is its world-renowned healthcare system. The state is home to a number of top-ranked hospitals and medical centers, including the...
Isn't Cleveland meant to be known as quite high crime? I don't know.
Cleveland Clinic, which is consistently ranked as one of the best hospitals in the world. In addition, Ohio has a high number of hospitals per capita, with approximately 1.4 hospitals per 10,000 people, which is significantly higher than the national average. Ohio has a strong economy, with a GDP of over $719 billion, and a diverse range of industries, including healthcare, finance, manufacturing, and education. This contributes to the state's strong job market and relatively low unemployment rate. In addition, Ohio has a relatively low cost of living compared to other states, especially in terms of housing costs. Ohio is all...
For me, a big factor that I look for is I don't like the winter, I don't like the cold. That's why I'm moving away from the UK. That's why I moved to the Middle East. So Florida for me is really great. And even Texas at the moment, it gets cold in the wintertime, it freezes over. So that's pretty much why I've chosen East Coast South, kind of. But anyway.
To a safe place to live, with a crime rate that is lower than the national average, with a violent crime rate that is approximately 20% lower than the national average, and a property crime rate that is approximately 10% lower than the national average.
That's amazing.
The state is also home to a number of top-ranked universities and colleges, including Ohio State University, Case Western Reserve University, and Miami University of Ohio. One of the things that many people love about living in Ohio is the Ohioans you'll meet. They have a strong sense of community and a love for their state's history and culture. Can I get an Ohio? Moving on, do you hear that buzz? It must be the Beehive State at number 6. Utah is an amazing place to call home. But don't worry if you're allergic to bees. It is not called the Beehive State because of an overabundance of bees. The people of Utah see the beehive as symbolizing the community where each person works together to support and help one another to create a successful society. However, there is no doubt that Utah does have an overabundance of natural beauty, from the snow-capped peaks of the Wasatch Mountains to the Red Rock Canyons of southern Utah. The state is home to a stunning array of landscapes that will take...
I think I'd prefer to live in southern Utah. I don't know if there are any cities. I'm not sure the geography of Utah very well. I just assumed that it would be a lot hotter. I know that they do get snow.
Your breath away. If you are a snow sports enthusiast, or just like to sip a cup of hot chocolate looking at those who are, Utah is also home to a number of top-ranked ski resorts. But Utah isn't just a great place to visit, it's also a fantastic place to live. The state has a strong economy with a diverse range of industries and consistently has one of the lowest unemployment rates of any state. The state has a low population density, which means that there's plenty of space to spread out and enjoy the outdoors.
I love that.
But when you do feel in the mood for interacting with people, Utah has a strong culture of volunteering and community service, which helps to create a close-knit, supportive community.
That's very beautiful.
Raise your hand if you're ready to head over to the rock-solid Granite State. New Hampshire comes in at 5th on our list and is widely respected as a great place to live. With a strong economy, a high quality of life, and a safe, welcoming community, the state has a relatively low cost of living and is one of only a handful of states in the country with no state income or sales tax. This means you can enjoy all that New Hampshire has to offer without breaking the bank. In terms of natural beauty, the state is home to a stunning array of landscapes, from the White Mountains to the Lakes region, and a number of top-ranked ski resorts.
Beautiful.
The state also has a diverse range of industries and a consistent low unemployment rate. No need to lock your doors at night in New Hampshire. Seriously though, you should probably lock them, as the state has a crime rate that is lower than the national average by far, with a violent crime rate approximately 50% lower and a property crime rate that is approximately 25% lower. The state also has a strong public education system, with high graduation rates and a number of top-ranked universities and colleges, including Ivy League member Dartmouth College. Are you ready to join the millions of people who have made the move to our next state in
Texas.
recent years? Coming in at number 4 is the Lone
A lot of Californians have gone to Texas for good reason, I think.
State of Texas. So why have so many people been flocking to Texas in recent years? In part, it's because of the state's strong economy and job market. In addition, Texas has a diverse population and a welcoming, friendly community. And with its warm climate, delicious barbecue and Tex-Mex, and abundance of open space, it's easy to see why so many people have fallen in love with the Lone Star State. So come on down and see for yourself all that Texas has to offer. One of the things that makes Texas such a popular place to live is its affordability. The state has a relatively low cost of living, especially in terms of housing costs, and it's one of only a handful of states in the country with no state income tax. This means you'll be able to stretch your dollar further and buy even more barbecue with those savings. The state has the second largest GDP in the country, with a diverse range of industries including energy, healthcare, and technology, and a low unemployment rate. The state is also home to a number of top-ranked research universities, including the University of Texas and Texas A&M Systems. Breaking into the top 3 on our list is the Old Dominion State. That's it, you guessed it, Virginia. Virginia has the 12th highest GDP in the country and is consistently ranked as the number 1 state for business-friendly environment by Forbes. No surprise then that the state has a strong job market with a relatively low unemployment rate. Virginia is also a great place to live if you're looking for a high quality of life. The state has a number of top-ranked schools, a low crime rate, and a number of top-ranked hospitals and healthcare facilities. In terms of affordability, Virginia has a relatively low cost of living in many parts of the state, especially in terms of housing costs. While there are some of the most expensive zip codes in the country in the area of Virginia outside of Washington, D.C., much of the state's housing prices are in line or below national averages. Finally, Virginia is a great place to call home if you're interested in history and culture. The state is home to a rich history and culture with a number of historic landmarks and sites, including Mount Vernon, Monticello, and Colonial Williamsburg. In addition, Virginia is home to a number of natural and cultural attractions, including the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Chesapeake Bay, Lookout for Crabs, and a number of top-ranked wineries. So whether you're a history buff, a culture vulture, or just someone who loves the great outdoors, Virginia has a lot to offer. Grab your hiking boots and trek north to number 2 on our list, the Green Mountain State. That's right, Vermont. This small state has a lot.
What's going to be number 1? So I'm assuming Florida's not on there. But what's going to be number 1?
Offer in terms of quality of life, economic opportunity, and education. One of the standout features of Vermont is its high quality of life. The state has a low crime rate, with the second lowest violent crime rate in the country, and a number of top-ranked hospitals and healthcare facilities. Vermont is also home to a number of natural and cultural attractions, including the Green Mountains, the Vermont Lake Monsters, a minor league baseball team, and a number of top-ranked breweries and distilleries. Whether you're looking to raise a family or just enjoy the good life, Vermont has something for everyone. In terms of economic opportunity, Vermont has a strong and diverse economy, with industries ranging from tourism to agriculture to manufacturing. Vermont's major cities such as Burlington and Montpelier offer a big city vibe, while its smaller towns and rural areas provide a charming small-town atmosphere. Vermont also has a lot to offer in terms of education. Vermont boasts a high graduation rate and a relatively low dropout rate, making it a great place to get an education. In terms of cost of living and taxes, Vermont has a relatively low cost of living, especially when it comes to housing costs. The state also has a number of affordable communities, such as small towns and rural areas, where you can stretch your dollar further. Vermont is one of only a few states in the country with no state income tax, which means you'll be able to keep more of your hard-earned money in your pocket to buy even more maple syrup. Importantly, in addition to no state income tax, the state also has relatively low property taxes, making it a great place to own a home. And finally, follow us to the summit of our list, out in the Rocky Mountains, Colorado.
Interesting. I've always loved the idea of going to Colorado.
Colorado is the ultimate destination for anyone looking for the perfect place to call home in the USA. From its stunning natural beauty and endless outdoor recreation opportunities to its strong, diverse economy and happy residents, it's no wonder that so many people are flocking to the Centennial State. The natural beauty of Colorado is unparalleled, with breathtaking landscapes ranging from the Rocky Mountains to the Great Sand Dunes National Park. As an outdoor lover's paradise, Colorado offers endless opportunities for hiking, biking, skiing, and more. In fact, Colorado has more 14,000-foot peaks, also known as 14ers, than any other state in the country.
Wow.
In addition, the state is home to a number of top-ranked ski resorts,
Heard
including Vail, Breckenridge, and Keystone. The economy in Colorado is strong and diverse, offering a wide range of job opportunities. The state has a number of major industries, including technology, healthcare, and tourism, and is home to a number of Fortune 500 companies.
Oh.
Colorado consistently ranks as one of the happiest states in the country, with residents reporting high levels of satisfaction with their lives. So if you're looking for a place where you can be happy and fulfilled, Colorado is the place to be. There is certainly no shortage of amazing places to call home in this great country. We hope that this list has inspired you to consider all of the amazing options available to you when it comes to finding the perfect place to live. So whether you're looking for a place to raise a family, start a career, or just relax and enjoy the good life, there is a state out there that is perfect for you. Thanks for watching.
That's the biggest problem with the US when you want to decide where you want to live, because everywhere is just so beautiful. Every single place on here I've seen is absolutely amazing. I chose Florida simply because it's the state that I'm most familiar with. But every single city and state that I've seen on this list absolutely looks amazing. And I have to say that I'm going to have to try and spend a lot of my time in the United States traveling. I mean, not backpacking, but whenever I get a weekend here and a weekend there, I'm going to have to take a flight somewhere, because there's so much to see. And I would hate to live the rest of my life not having seen it, because, and it's a weird thing, isn't it? You want to live, I would love to live everywhere in the United States. I mean, obviously not everywhere. There are bad places. No, they're not necessarily bad places, but there are places with higher crime. But I would love to see and live in all of these cities, and it's very hard to do that, especially when you want to start a family and settle down. I've chosen Florida for good reason, but there are so many places that I'd love to live in the United States, and it's just a shame that it's near impossible to live in every city, and if you did, you'd never really have a place to call home. So I suppose we're going to have to travel as much as we possibly can, but these places all look amazing. Let me know if you guys live in one of these states. I would love to visit absolutely all of them, and let me know if there's somewhere specific that you think I should visit. Of course, I'm big into history, but I'd love to see natural beauty and amazing cities as well. So let me know, because I'm really excited to have a look at these. Did you agree with this list? I'm assuming a lot of you won't, because there's a lot of states that have been missed out of that list. So let me know. I absolutely love the United States, and I want to visit absolutely every part of it. So it's something I'm excited for, and also, sad that it's going to be near impossible to visit absolutely everything, because life does take over. But let's see what we can do. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate your support, and have a great day. If you want to support this channel more, head over to Patreon, just $5 per month, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day.